We got Coach Eck.
Is it because they have distinguishable traits?
Well, that's a Mike Eckler face if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that is Coach Eck.
And then, Lincoln Riley helped me out with the USC visor.
It's a good indicator.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I put them together.
No, it's good. Why would you do that?
That's the rumor.
It is the rumor. Rumor has it.
Look at all these rumors. Can't take it no more.
Big Adele guy.
No, so it's got to be. I mean, real talk. To even entertain this, you have to want to be a positional coach too, don't you?
I would think so. I would think there is. And Coach Rhule brought that up in his answer. Shane,
Could you believe people were mad that he was talking yesterday?
What else are you going to do?
It's
a dead period. What does he have to do?
This is interesting.
This drives me crazy.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
This isn't even like it. Let's just say I don't. This is clearly people have drawn lines in the sand. There's some people who don't want to hear anything. Mm-hmm. Mad about everything. Like everything is gonna have a negative. Like they are like, yep, done. And there's some people who are like, oh man, I rock with them. And based on those two hardline stances is how we perceive everything that happens. And sometimes it's just information. It's not even opinion worthy.
No. And also, it's a thing we wanted to know about.
Like, why wouldn't he update us on Eckler?
We wanted to know. You know how many people in the chat the last 2 days are like, Eckler to USC, Eckler rumors, Eckler. Like, yeah, none of them can spell it right, but that's fine.
No, they just say, EK is the funniest one.
Yeah.
EK question mark.
Yeah. Like, just Eck question mark? Like, that's been half our chat for the last 2 days. And then the head coach,
some days it's ECK,
who actually knows, gives us information
kind of.
Who has at least
he has the most insight.
At least as much information as we do.
He has the most insight.
Yes. He has as much information as anyone not named Mike Ekeler or Lincoln Riley, I would say.
Yeah.
And so he gives.
I must have cooked with this around because it smells like food.
I like the gold, the copper ring at the top.
I
like the white one.
Do you know why I picked this one?
Why that?
Because he gave you the black one, and I was like, he gave me both. I'm like, I'm not gonna have the same mug as Ravi on set, so
that's fine.
The black one's at home.
I didn't know I got a choice. He just handed me one, which is cool. They're nice, but
so I was getting the vibe yesterday.
Yeah.
I think I spent way too much time out there.
I'm in and out. You spend way more time out there than I do. Like I go in, I pick up my stuff, I'm out.
So it just seems like something always comes up when I'm out there. So we just talk, and it's friendly.
Yeah, no, I like them. I like spending time out there.
Except for Danielle.
Yeah, she's like, hey, get out of here. Get moving.
Basically.
Hey, you got your stuff. It's time to go.
Yesterday, there were 2 bags along the wall.
Yeah.
And she said, hey, one of those bags is DB's. And Nick goes, who's technically the boss? He goes,
not technically. He owns the place.
He goes, there's 2 bags. They're leaning against the wall. Like, which one? And she goes, one's touching the wall, one isn't. I go, not just me. Not Shane, play the answer that Ravi wants to hear that has everybody's undies all scrunchied up.
I just want to get the answer. Like, apparently we have an answer. Let's get the answer.
Shane, what's the answer?
It's kind of funny. Since going out to Lincoln and obviously knowing you, my Twitter algorithm is now all Nebraska fans. And they're a passionate group. I saw it a few years ago when I came out there for the first time. And, they want what's best for Nebraska football. But then there's also some fears. And today I wake up and everything's like the speculation about Mike Ekeler potentially leaving. Like, what can you say about that? Is he going to be back next year with you guys? Do you expect him back?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's you know how this time of year is. These things happen. What I can tell you is right in the middle of the season, we offered Mike a huge extent. He's done a great job, a huge extension to make him either first or second highest paid special teams coordinator. But at the end of the day, people pursue people. I know Mike's a Nebraskan. He wanted to come back and be a part of this. But people have other things. Mike's also been a defensive coordinator. He's also been a part of things. And obviously we hired Rob to do the defense. Mike's done a great job on special teams. But if people want to take other jobs, all I can do is put them under contract and offer them extensions and hope that they stay. So I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of learning about a lot of things on social media. And you know me, I'm never going to BS anybody. With that being said, he taught us a great system of special teams. he taught us a great teaching progression. And I've got some guys here, Josh Martin, Nick Humphrey, who, were his right hand guys. I have a guy, Brett Maher, who kicked in the NFL, who's brilliant. So I hope Mike's back. I love working with him. If a team pursues him and he decides to leave, I do have the guys in the system in place, though, to just do it from within and just continue what we did last year. So Mike's a great coach. I hope he's a Husker. I brought him here to be here a long time. But you know what? There's a transfer portal for players. Coaches also have that same right. We build buyouts and all this stuff into our contracts. But if a guy wants to leave, and he can leave. And so, the thing I always say to everybody, though, is, I got here and Trev Alberts was a Nebraska guy and he left to do what's best for him. And I love Trev. Mike's a Nebraska guy. He came here. He wanted to be here. If he leaves, he has to do what's best for him. Dylan, Nebraska family. If he wants to leave, they have to do what's best for him. I'm just an old Penn State guy that, I've had chances to leave. I want to be here. And so I think that's an important statement. Like, I didn't create the problem at Nebraska. My coaching staff, our players, they didn't create the problem at Nebraska where they were bad for a long time. But we've gotten us to respectability. Now we've got to get us to dominance. And so I'm only going to worry about the guys, who are here and want to be in the foxhole with them. And we're going to find a way to get this done.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot in there.
I missed
the end of it.
Yeah.
This
is weird, like non-terrestrial. I missed that. So I'm digesting this real time. Yeah.
Joshua says he doesn't like that response from Rhule.
Okay. Are we going to do this now? We're going to take.
We got 15 more minutes. Let's talk about it.
That's throwing me. Let me go. I need my readers.
Do you want a break to think about it?
No.
Okay.
No. Let's work through this.
Yeah.
Okay. So who said what now? I got my glasses on.
Josh says I don't like that response from Rhule.
All right. Now hang on. Can we? Oh, my guy. Look.
Oh, there he is. Joel says he's doing himself no favors.
Oh, this is where you guys got to call. It's fine. I want to process quickly so I don't have to buy time. Josh E., what do you mean you don't like the pieces of it? Okay, what do you mean? So can I just say this?
Yeah.
All right. I'm speculating because this is real time. One of the part that caught me off guard was I'm just a Penn State guy. And I want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
He pit that against
Trev,
Nebraska guys,
Dylan,
that left.
Eck.
There's this part of me. You know what I want to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's trying to show us that he wants to be here.
Yeah.
And he's willing to kind of go through it. But other guys that say they want to be here don't stay here. There
are two things.
I want to almost hear that. I'm not going to try to belabor the point.
So there are two things that really stuck out to me. We'll start with that one because I think what he's really saying, because he said that right after this, he says, I'm not part of the people that made things bad at Nebraska.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay, so think about what we did, just that juxtaposition. Guys that are from Nebraska that left. Guy that's
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't. That's. Again, I'm processing this.
Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I heard guys from Nebraska.
So I don't think like they had a hand in it. I think it's bigger than that.
No. I think he was using Nebraska as an example, and then him as a guy that wants to be here, and then juxtaposes that with guys that were responsible for making this not a good place for a long time. Where was the head coach from previous to Matt Rhule?
He was from here.
I think his point was being from here and wanting to be here are not the same thing.
I can go with that.
And he was using that as this whole example of, I know Nebraskans love it when they have their own, right? We love it. Michigan loves it. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it when they have their own. Michigan, man, we love it when they hire, I still hear people like, hey, hire Bill Bush. He wants to be here. He still lives in Lincoln, whatever, right? There are people, that's the only reason anybody wanted Mickey Joseph as a head coach. Like, if Mickey Joseph isn't from Nebraska, that's not a thing, right?
I'm
If
listening.
Scott Frost isn't from Nebraska, hiring a second-year coach from UCF probably doesn't go over nearly as well. A guy that's only had one winning season. Still has only had one winning season, by the way, but whatever. Like,
I gotta read
the
this.
love
Keep
for
going.
Eckler does not get the same thing. I mean, who's the O-line coach at Ole Miss? Starts with a G, I think.
Golding?
No,
Oh, he's D coordinator.
the offensive line coach at Ole Miss, a Nebraska guy. It's killing me.
No, it's a good player here.
Oh yeah. It starts with a G, doesn't it? Last name starts with a G. You guys know who I'm talking about. Anyway, so
don't do that to me.
I think Garrison, John Garrison. Yeah. There we go.
Thank you.
There is this sense that because they're from here, they want to be here.
I'm embarrassed that that's the first time I paid attention to that response. So you give me a second to recalibrate. Yeah. Keep going.
So I think that there's this sense that because people are from here, that means they really want to be here and want what's best for here. And maybe for some people it is. But as Coach Rhule pointed out, we have a laundry list of guys that I don't want to put too fine of a point on this, but seems like they were using Nebraska for their own purposes rather than using their own strengths to help Nebraska. What was Trev Albert's best job before he got to the University of Nebraska?
I understand.
What was Scott Frost's best job before he got to the University of Nebraska? What would Dylan Raiola have been doing for the last 2 years if he wasn't at the University of Nebraska? He wouldn't have been starting both of those. I guarantee that. At Georgia and Ohio State, he's not starting both years.
You know what's kind of funny? So I have a ton of different thoughts.
Yeah.
I probably should have taken a break. I apologize, you guys, for being caught off guard, but sometimes that's when you'll get the best version of me. So there's two things in that. Number one, I told you about job opportunities and what's a peace of mind worth. The one thing I think that Frost and Trev both have in common, even though they didn't see eye to eye as employee to employer, was coming here took considerable talking. Considerable amounts of convincing.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one of those things that seemed to be like a natural place. Well, this just feels right. I want to be here. So I'm going to set that to the side because sometimes when it gets tough and you don't really want to be here anyway, it's easy to look other places. I think that's different than Eckler, but to the point of at least I want to be here. I don't have any problems with that statement. I'm trying to read super fast and I'm only paying attention. I'm not just paying attention only to Joe because that's my guy. I just know I'm going to get an opinion that's going to force me to think counterintuitive to what I might. So he says, I think it's laughable that he throws out Penn State. I don't know why you guys think that. I just want to know like where that comes. Are you saying you don't think he could have taken the Penn State job? Because if that's what that statement leads me to believe.
I think there's a lot of people that don't believe the Penn State offer was real, and I think those people are wrong. Just full stop, I think those people are wrong. I think if Matt Rhule wanted to be the head coach at Penn State, he would be the head coach at Penn State right now. Full stop.
BP, he said reading these comments will make you dumber. I'm trying to just do a select few. So is it too long? Shane, can you not play the question? Can you play the response again?
I don't have it edited
can you drag or no?
Maybe.
Just do the best you can. Because there's a couple things that I'm trying not to let like people's opinions sway kind of what I really think. But I think at the end of the day, I think he's telling you that he wants to be here.
He's also a coordinator. He's also been a part of things. And, obviously we hired Rob to do the defense. Mike's done a great job on special.
So clearly he wants to coach a position. I don't think he wants to be a defensive coordinator. He wants to coach a position.
Put them under contract and offer them extensions and hope that they stay. So I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of learning about a lot of things on social media. And you know me, I'm never going to BS anybody. With that being said, he taught us a great system of special teams.
All right.
He taught us a great
All right, Shane. I need you to back it up some a little.
You want to know something that's like really telling there before he plays it again? is, you know what was not on the table in the middle of the season, I'm guessing,
What?
was a job at USC. You know who still didn't sign an extension in the middle of the season? Mike Ekeler. I'm just saying. When you're talking about wanting to be here versus not wanting to be here.
Yeah, we're just doing the facts thing.
Yes,
right?
of what Coach Rhule just told us. If I believe him that he offered him an opportunity to be the highest or second paid highest special teams coordinator in the country at a time in the middle of the season when the USC job or whatever else wasn't on the table,
yeah,
and he doesn't sign that extension, what does that tell you about how badly a person wants to be here or not? That's before he coaches positions in the bowl game and whatever else that may have been on the table there. What does that tell you about how badly a person wants to be here or not?
I'm trying to see I hear frustration. Like he's talking like, just knowing, he's talking like a guy that has, this is just an opinion. He's talking like a guy that's exhausted all efforts.
To try and keep a guy.
Because do you know what's giving me that vibe?
Mm-hmm.
Is he says, hey, he's basically saying, hey, but at the end of the day, like, I've done all I can do.
Yeah.
And so I gotta figure.
I've done all I can do, and the people that want to be here stay.
I'm going by the delivery.
And the people that don't want to.
I'm going by the delivery.
I'm going by just what he said. Like he said, if you offer a guy to do what he does and be the highest paid in the country at what he does, and that guy actually wants to be here, you sign that piece of paper. That's what it is. Like if you want to be here and you think you're the best at your job in the country, and someone will pay you to reflect that, that's it. But if you don't want to be here, like some of the other guys that he made a list about, and you don't currently have another offer on the table, and you still don't sign that piece of paper, then that kind of tells you all you need to know about who really wants to be here and who doesn't.
Yeah, I think I kind of lean that way.
Because you know who did sign a piece of paper in the middle of the season, even when there was another offer on the table?
You guys got to understand something. You don't have to, but kind of how I operate in my head is like there's an X and a Y axis.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost how I always problem solve. There's along the x-axis, there's facts and feelings. Along the y-axis, it's passive aggressive. So when you're dealing with people or people on those chords, you plot yourself, and then you plot the person that you're trying to assess or you have opinions on, and see how you can close the gap or how close you are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a guy that is way down on the feelings lists versus facts. I'm way closer to facts than I am feelings. And I'm way lower towards aggressive than passive. So when I hear information, that's the filter that I look at it through.
Mm-hmm.
It has very little to do with my feelings. So I just want the nuts and bolts. Then I get to figure out what I think they mean.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, like, some people are just the opposite. Some people
go with their
about
emotional
feelings,
response, and then they try and figure it out
super
from there.
Passive.
Yeah.
Like I have to go really, really far to meet those people. They frustrate the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Right. But it is what it is. One's not right over the other, because sometimes I probably do need to have a little more feelings too, right? So, whatever. So when I listen to this, he's very much facts and he's aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
With offers and jobs, a lot of times it's about feelings.
Sure. What's it feel like to be at a place? How do you feel about the people you work for? How bad do you like the place? Yeah.
So there can always potentially be that disconnect. I don't know enough without talking to Eck. I just get the vibe that he gets around that's around the building. I wonder there's definitely a backstory. Definitely a backstory. And I wonder if it started. This is what I'm thinking watching practice now. So it's all
starting to click.
It's all coming back to me. I wish I had her voice. Never mind. Listen, man.
Listen, I like that song. Big Sling Guy.
I'm weird.
It's a good song.
Canadian.
I knew it.
The coaching itch had to be in there.
Like coaching a defensive position.
Yeah, he's coaching his ass off. I
Yeah.
mean, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, if I do that long enough, I might think, oh, man, you know what? I like this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do you think about this? Well, we're going to do this. We'll see what this guy says.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not on the table? Huh. That's what I hear.
Like he doesn't know he wanted something till he got a little taste of it.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So you think maybe more than anything, the ability to coach a defensive position makes the biggest difference here?
I think, yeah, because I'm trying to think what would keep me from being one of the highest paid guys in the market
and being great at what I do.
Yeah.
At a place that I
what are the things, again, I'm on the facts side.
Yeah. What else would I want that this place is not providing?
I'm not picking a side of Rhule versus Eck because I don't think that's what this is about. What I'm saying is, if in fact I was offered a substantial amount of money for an extension, what would keep me from signing to do said job? Either I don't want to be here, or I'd like to do something else in addition to.
I'm looking up right now because I want to make sure I have this right. Okay, so this is interesting.
And we're not don't listen to Game Dog about the DC stuff. Like, Eckler doesn't want to be a DC, at least at this deal. I think Rhule saying that with his experience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's what this. I don't think it's a DC thing.
So you want to know?
I think this sounds more positional to me.
So he was a position coach at Tennessee.
Okay.
He was a position coach at Kansas,
Yeah.
North Carolina,
Yeah.
North Texas, Georgia, USC, Indiana,
Yeah.
Nebraska. Those are all of his full-time jobs prior.
Makes sense.
The only place that he wasn't a special team, or the only place that he wasn't also a position coach, was 2020 at North Texas, and he was only there for 1 year.
Yep, makes sense.
Every place that he's been for multiple years,
I mean, that's all I need to know.
he has also been a position coach.
Yeah. Not bad.
So
It's trying to process real time. I can't. The whole I want to be here just depends. Well, that's a. I don't know if I don't know if I would have said that. I get why though. If you're right about the Nebraska guy thing,
I think it is. I think because you hear the fan base.
because he is, for a guy that's being heavily criticized, he does want to be here.
He rides for this place more than a lot of people that say they do.
And maybe that's what's sticking in his craw.
It's one
Not
of the.
to go all TO on you.
Oh no, that's sand, not sticks.